could not guess how many times I hit the start streaming button and nothing happened. It's over 6. Oh, okay. So this is going to be a different kind of stream than what I normally do. I'm not going to be playing a game today. I'm going to be making one. I know I said last stream that I would be doing Dungeon Hack and then playing Routine. But I did not know at the time that there's a game jam that someone has started about making a roguelike. Game Like Jam, number 7, hosted by Hyper Game Dev. I found out about this last night. And I have been wanting to make a roguelike in the same vein as Reaping the Dungeon. And this is a perfect opportunity to do it, so I'm going to take advantage of it. I'm going to participate in this. And full disclosure, so I'm going to do it in Godot. Full disclosure, I don't know anything about Godot at all. I've done the tutorials. And when I say I've done the tutorials, I followed along the tutorials. And I got something that resembles a game. But it doesn't really work. It's kind of broken, and I didn't really troubleshoot it. But it's a demo, or it's a tutorial, so I feel like it should have been easy to... Whatever. Anyway, the point is, I'm going to make a lot of mistakes. It's going to look really sloppy. I'm going to learn something. And I'm going to stream it because I have done 4 game jams now, and I have completed 0 of them because I don't know how to justify why I don't finish game jams. But my hope is that by streaming this, I'll actually motivate myself to finish, and maybe shame myself into submitting something for once, which is, that's why I like making games, because I want to make a game. So in that vein, I'm not going to be doing today for very long, but I will be spending a lot more time streaming tomorrow and Sunday and whatnot. My plan so far is to just get something working. So I've written that down here on this list. I'm just going to get Godot working. Godot is set up here. It's set up on this screen. I have created Dungeon Crawl 2026. I haven't named it yet because naming things is hard. And I will put that off to the very end. We're just going to make a room, put the player in that room, get the player able to move around. If I can get those 3 done in the next 2 hours, I will consider that a great success. And if I don't get that done, I'm not going to sweat it. So the rest of this stuff is bonus for today. This is for future me to worry about. So I'm going to minimize this. And Godot is a very interesting tool. I feel like if you know how to make stuff, use Godot, like this is very powerful. This is very handy. You can make things really fast. I don't know how to use Godot. So let's see if that theory still holds. So I know you start with the 2D scene. So you make a node 2D, and we're going to rename this node to main. The reason we're going to do that is because the tutorials taught me to do that, and I'm not going to argue. I think we need to save this. Yeah, this is the main scene, and it hurts my brain to just have a bunch of scene files just in a folder like this, but I don't know, I could create more folder. It hurts my brain. That's something for future me to think about. Gotta add a child node. And so the first thing I wanted to add was the room. And the room, I believe, is something, hold on. Make a room. I did not leave any tips for myself as to what ingredients to use to do that. Tile map is a thing. So we create a tile map, and this is yelling at me. Node configuration warning. The tile map node is deprecated, as it is superseded by the use of multiple tile map layer nodes. Okay, so I don't do this. Let's make a tile map layer. There we go. Now we're not being yelled at. We go over here, and this is This is some nonsense. This whole list of things is very intimidating and daunting, and I would love to have it to where the UI highlights the stuff I should be focusing on. But I suppose that requires a bit of mind reading on Godot's front, so that's fine. So we add a tile set here. Cool, we have a tile set. The tile maps tile set has no tile source configured. Go to the tile set bottom panel to add one. That's this. Like, this is what? Isn't it? That's the correct tile size. Okay, and I'm a big fan of using asset packs because I'm not an artist. I've tried to draw on stream before, and you've seen the results of that. I have not grabbed an asset pack for now. What I do have is stuff that I've made in Godot, not in Godot, in GIMP. So I'm just going to drag some icons over. Import that. Import that, and I've named these Mars because I believe Reaping the Dungeon takes place on Mars, and that's the only reason. I've also picked I'll go to my Godot, or I'll go to my GIMP in a bit just to show the palette that I've created, but arts. All right, so now we have ground, and I'm not gonna, this isn't even the placeholder I want to use. This isn't the placeholder I want to use either. I want to use something simpler because this is supposed to be a roguelike. Rogue has very, very simple graphics. Very simple graphics. So I actually want to try and make something that looks more like I took a letter and then I turned it into a pixel. Like the letter A. Or the comma. Something akin to like what Dwarf Fortress graphics are, which is very impossible to scrutinize if you don't already. When I've shown people Dwarf Fortress, they tell me that I'm playing the Matrix, and that's correct. So I want to make the Matrix, but for now I've got these that I've drawn in freehand. They don't look good. They're not supposed to. They're just placeholders. They're placeholders of placeholders. To add tiles. Nope, that's not how you do it. How do I add tiles? Oh, this is the tile map. Tile set. The tile map's tile set has no tile source config. Okay, so this is the tile map. This is the tile set. Cool. No tile set source selected. Select or create a tile source. I believe this is the kind of thing where you're expected to provide a tile sheet where all of the tiles for your game are in that tile sheet, but we're not there. That's not us. Do I add another atlas? I don't know what the difference between an atlas and a scene collection is. Atlas texture was modified. Would you like to automatically create tiles in the atlas? Yes. Yes, I would. All right. So we've imported these two icons. Cool. Now we have a tile map. Oh, that's not right. I have to click this, of course. Okay, so we're just making a room. And I can't draw straight. And I'm using this tool. Nope, that's wrong. Can I undo? Control Z. Yeah, that is legally a room. Now we have to put the player in the room. So I think we create another dude. And it's not player. I don't remember what it's called. Another node? Another thing? I do have another browser here, which I can go and look up the Godot tutorial. Godot 4 tutorial. Definitely had problems trying to research how to do things in Godot and getting a solution. And then I try and do the solution here, and it doesn't work because it's for Godot 3, and I'm using Godot 4, 4.5.1. I don't know if that's the most recent version, but it's Godot 4. Wow, I'm having difficulty finding the Godot 4 starter tutorial, beginner tutorial. I don't want a video. I want, yeah, here we go. Your first 2D game. There was one, yeah, this is it. Okay. Your first 2D game. I can actually, like, I can just put it on this screen. Coding the player. The player node. What is the player node? Creating the player scene. Player object. So it's an other node. The player is an area 2D? That doesn't feel right. Doesn't feel right for this game. But we'll go for it, because I don't know what I'm doing. Area 2D. A region of 2D space that detects other collision object 2Ds entering or exiting it. So I don't think that matters because this is going to be tile-based. Yeah, no, that is the right thing. So we don't need that. Node 2D. Is there a way to just look up all Node 2D objects? Animated sprite. Collision object. Collision shape. Sprite 2D. Skeleton 2D. Oh, I don't know. This don't feel right. So, okay, let me think about this. So, a player is a object. Is there an object? No, there's node. I could just make a node. A 2D game object has position, rotation, scale, and skew. I mean, that could be fine. We do want a collision object. Maybe this is fine. We'll just do this. This node has no shape, so it can't collide or interact with other objects. Consider adding a collision shape 2D or collision polygon 2D. Collision shape 2D. Oh, a shape must be provided for the collision 2D shape to function. Please create a shape resource for it. We just want a square. It's gonna be 16 by 16. Rectangles are a type of square. It's not quite true, but it's fine. Yeah. How do I shape it now? Or is the shaping done here? I don't know, let's keep moving. I've got this other picture that I made, I'm gonna say 20 minutes ago for a player, and this is a placeholder as well. There it is. It's supposed to look like a spacesuit, but obviously that requires talent to make things look like things, and you know. We can add a sprite to this. Player. Texture. No, I want to add a picture, not a texture. Is this not supposed to be a sprite? Canvas texture? Image texture. Texture with optional and normal specular maps. No? Image? A texture 2D based on an image. Well, I have an image. Okay, how do I... Am I doing it? No, that's not right. Path. Is this a path? No. Res : / arts player .png. Did that work? That didn't work. Oh, okay. I don't... Does that work? Adding sprite 2D, drag and drop to add as assembling of selected node. Oh. But I already have the sprite 2D, and I just want it to... I want to know how to do this, like the intended way. Canvas texture? Texture? No, we're not doing that. It's definitely not that. This feels right. I just don't... I don't know. That should work. Local to scene. Okay. What am I manipulating? I feel like I'm ruining the game. Or I feel like I'm ruining the editor by doing that. All right, okay, what if I do this, and then it'll add player, and then what does it do? How did it do that? It's the same thing. I did the same thing. The difference is this transform. Do you see a sprite? I don't see a sprite. Oh, do you see a sprite? I don't see a sprite. Oh, hold on. What is that? Why is it so small? Get out of here. All right. Why is it so? It should be 16 by 16. Oh, you know what it could be? It could be behind the terrain. So what if I hide this? No. Okay, I don't understand. Okay. When I get stuck, what I'm gonna do, add sprite, add PNG to sprite 2D. How do I add images to sprites? Copy whatever image you want to your project folder. Add a sprite node. Drag your image from the file system down and drop it into the texture property in the inspector. Oh. Oh, okay. No, that should have worked. Is it because it's a sprite 2D and not a sprite? Let's try deleting this. Sprite. Oh, there's no such thing as a sprite. I get the feeling that if this was working, it would actually be showing up here. So there's something wrong with my sprite. What if I put this here? That works. That works. Okay, so there's something wrong with this picture in particular. I don't know why that wouldn't work. I did put an alpha channel on this PNG. I don't think that would throw off. That shouldn't ruin anything. Right? What? Okay. Did that? Why didn't that work before? I'm confused. Okay. overwrite. Now it's working. Why is it fuzzy like that? I'm gonna assume that that's actually Godot being fuzzy. Okay. So we've done it. We've added we've added this garbage icon. Okay, so put the player in the room. All right, so I haven't even done that yet. Hold on. Let me make the... Oh. Can I line these up? I'm going to assume that that works. Okay, so I don't want to just drag these guys. I want to actually programmatically put them in there. I guess that's a future me thing to solve. No. Okay. We're in. Future me can solve that later. Next, we got to get this guy moving around. I think I missed a step. Get the player to collide with walls. Basic collision. We got a collision shape. Okay, so getting this player to move. I need to create a script. I'm pretty sure. Is it attached to the player or attached to the attached to the main function? How did they do it in the tutorial? Which the tutorial is not a roguelike, so following it is going to lead me astray. Okay. It probably makes more sense to put it in the main. So we attach a script, call it that. Let's see. I don't remember. How do you code buttons? There's an input map. Okay. Project settings, input map. Okay. So supposedly this is a very handy little tool to simplify adding buttons to the game. Up. No, it's not called up. Player up? Am I just... Show built-ins. UI up, that's what it's called. P up. Why is there a dead zone? P down. P left. P right. And then we gotta add diagonals, but we'll do that in the future. Up. Down. Left. Right. Right. Close. Okay, cool. We did it. What do I do next? How do I bring those into the script? Put them in the process function. That makes sense. Input dot is action pressed. I thought that was like a hook. I guess I was wrong. So, hold on. I'll put this over here on my other monitor. If input dot is action, I know how to spell. If action just pressed, that's fun. P up. Okay, at least it's helping me out here. All right, pass. Then we just got to repeat this. P down. Okay. Left. Right. All right. Now this is talking about velocity. Change the velocity of the object. Since we have a physics object, we have a collision shape. That doesn't feel like the right way to do it, but maybe it is. Velocity.x plus equals 1. Wait a minute. What's velocity? Oh, it's a variable. Oh, I see. I'm setting a direction. That makes sense, actually. This all makes sense. Okay, so I'm not moving my player yet. I probably want this velocity variable. Should I be defining it in the function? That seems wasteful. What if I define it outside the function? What happens? Oh, because it needs to reset. Oh, but wait a minute. I can reset it in the function. But then it probably just gets optimized out when it comes to runtime. I have to include the comment. Vector equals vector 2.0. Cool. And I shouted vector because that's the kind of person I am. And we don't actually need this. We can just say var velocity. Okay, velocity. Oops, and I'm really good at coding, by the way. Just letting you know. This isn't indicative of anything. Okay, so we're going up, so we want our y to go up. Actually, y goes down when we move up? Weird. Doesn't seem right at all, but... Okay, going to the right is velocity plus x, so that makes sense to me. Dot x plus equals 1. Okay, so now that we've done the thing, oh, and then there's this whole thing about normalizing it. Sure. I think we can skip that. I need to move the player. How do I apply velocity to the player? Position equals velocity times delta. Okay. Where's position? Where did position come from? Oh, it's intrinsic to node 2Ds. Okay, I see. All node 2Ds everywhere have a position. So I probably just want like player.position equals it's not that. It's not that. It's like it's probably just position plus velocity times delta or something like that. Coding the player. Position plus equals. Okay, yeah, that's smart. Times delta. Identifier player not declared in the current scope. Yeah, I know. I know how to fix this. Check input.get vector. So hey Lord Death Hunter, how's it going? I don't know what that is, but I will check it. Input get vector. I should just have the documentation up. Singleton for handling inputs. Handles key presses and stuff. This as an alternative using input event. Func unhandled input. Okay. So we define an input function and then we look to see what the event is. As opposed to just putting it in the process function where you call it every frame. Okay, yeah, that's a lot cleaner. Do I need to do something to search for get vector? Oh, I see. Gets an input vector by specifying 4 actions for the... Oh, that's smarter. Okay. Yeah, that's a lot better. Let's not do this. Okay. It didn't word wrap, damn it. So we get vector velocity equals get vector negative x. I need to give it the p up. You know what? I should have done it like this. Negative x is p left. Positive x is p right. Negative y is p up. Dead zone float. I don't care about dead zone. I think that's optional. I'm gonna hope that's optional. Okay, we don't need this anymore. Now we have this get vector. Now I think we can do this. Oh, we can't do this? We're not allowed to do this? We're not allowed to format? Expected closing parenthesis after call arguments. What? You can also write the function in the code, input get vector, then control left click on the function. It'll open the documentation in the editor. Okay, so control left click. Do I need to specify it like that? Ah, there we go. Cool. Okay, good to know. Thank you. You don't need the variable names inside the function. Oh yeah, that's true. Just p left, p right, p up, p down. And that makes it stop yelling at me. Cool. But now this is getting yelled at. Probably because I didn't finish this thought. Oh, it's because velocity doesn't exist anymore. I might not need this anymore. Identifier player not... Oh, that's right. That's why it's yelling at me. So I was trying to figure out how to get the player in context. It's probably just like var equals player. It might even just be that like right click attach script. No. No, it's not drag and drop. Is it? Oh, it is drag and drop. Okay, cool. So we have our player and we just do the thing. Wait. Unexpected variable in class body. Okay, that didn't work. Drag and drop, but hold control the moment you drop it in the text editor. Ah. Ah. Fancy. So we've got our onReady variable player, but it's lowercase, not uppercase. Boom. Get this breakpoint out of here. I didn't call for you. I think that works. Like, we can just run this and see if that works. It hurts to look at. No main scene has ever been defined. Let's make it the one scene that we have. Okay, so nope, it doesn't work. It's also very tiny. I missed a step. Okay, so player position plus equals velocity times delta. Okay, so first of all, why is caps on? Process is getting called. I just want to verify that I'm actually hitting this function. We should see, yeah, okay, yeah, it's getting called. All right, cool. Velocity equals velocity. Velocity is 0.0. All right, and I hold left, and now velocity is minus 1.0. Velocity is plus 1.0. Up, down. All right, so that part works. The part that's not working is this point. You can also put a breakpoint moving left on the line, and it'll pause there and give you access to all the variable values of the point. Yeah. Is this actually the player? Am I actually looking at the right thing? Or am I looking at a different thing also called player that I have defined? Move right. Position plus equals velocity times delta, position clamp vector 2 0 screen size. That feels important. What if I just put a breakpoint here and see what's happening? Well, nothing, because I haven't pressed the button yet. Hold on. Okay, so the delta isn't 0. Velocity. All right, and then I need to hit play, continue. That's not gonna work. This isn't gonna work. Stop. Position equals player dot position. There we go. Does that work? Oh yeah. Okay, my position is moving. It is moving. It's just moving very slowly. I see the problem. It works. It actually was working the whole time. It's just working in a very, very small delta because that's what we defined. Yeah, if you squint very closely, you can see the player moving very gradually. Try doing times 100 or something the velocity since it's between -1 and 1. Oh yeah, okay, you knew. You knew long before I figured it out. Delta would be very tiny, yeah. So we just need to increase the velocity, yeah. Let's try times 10 first. Okay, yeah, that's fair. Times 60. Ah. Anybody? Yeah. Ah, yeah. It works. Now there's this clever little line in the demo, or in the tutorial. Position equals position dot clamp. If I just take this line and copy it in, screen size not declared in the current scope. Variable screen size. I'm sure this doesn't work as is. Can you see the chat live? I see it on stream. Not sure if you have it on your monitor. It's on this monitor, not that monitor. That's I can like pop it out and put it somewhere smarter. Let me see if I can detach it. Tools. I can't detach it from here. I'd have to open up a browser. Oh, it's because this thing's off. I'm so dumb. Yeah, let me move this a little smarter. There we go. Does that? Nope, it does not. I don't know how to put my chat so that it is always on top of my screen. So I'm just moving windows around. There we go. This shouldn't work, but I'm just gonna see. Oh yeah, no, cannot. Yeah, it doesn't work. I need to specify screen size. And how did the demo do that? There it is. Get viewport rect size. If you do var something, then it has freshly defined. If it is defined in a parent class, you can access it without the var. Without the var. It needs on ready at the start before var if you want to modify it from the editor. You need an export. So it needs on ready. I mean, honestly, I'm happy to just do this. Oh, but if I do that before the window is open, it might not give me a size. Let's see what happens if you do this. Yeah, that's gonna yell at me, but that's fine. Nope, just kidding. Oh, it's yelling at me because I did that. Yeah. It works. We can't leave the screen. I wasn't planning on leaving the screen, but yeah, we can't leave the screen. Our position is clamped. On ready is essentially a shortcut for the ready function, but only for assignment. That makes sense. So we don't need to put it in the ready block. I'm gonna consider that a success for now, even though I'm pretty sure this is the wrong movement type for a roguelite. We got the player moving around. Now we got to get them to collide with walls. That, I believe, is enabled by going to the collision shape. No, going to the tile map layer. There's something about physics layers. Is that added here or is that added here? I don't think. No, I should be able to set it on a per tile. Oh, I'm looking at the tile set. That's why. That's why. Okay. All right. So we got the wall here, and can I add physics to this object? I select you, and I choose you to have a physics layer. Physics layer 0. There's a character body 2D. That's probably what I was looking for, which is recommended for players or other moving objects. What did I use? What was this? It was an area 2D. Okay. Character body 2D. Okay, that is a subset of collision object. So I probably want that instead of this. This model has no shape. Consider adding a collision shape. I did it. All right, what did this model has no shape? Oh. This is supposed to be the character, huh? So something like that. Get out of here. Player. I better right click the player and change the type to, yeah, that could have been better. Change type. Yeah. I probably, let's see if it still works. It does not. Trying to assign a value of type character body 2D of area type. Great. Okay. Physics. I was doing it. Tile map editor. Tile set. Physics layer 0. Expand editor, add polygon tool. I need to draw. Expand. I need to draw the physics boundary. And the physics boundary is the entire block. Ooh, this is new. Welcome. This is Godot. I'm learning. Is there... I don't think they did it. I don't think I did it. Yeah, I definitely didn't do it. Clear all that out. I think if I draw it like this, something happened. Is that physics? Is this physics? I don't... Nope, that didn't work. Did I actually set physics for my player? That might be something I need to do. Collision shape. Okay, it's... Oh, here it is. No. One-way collision? No. Transform... Visibility, no. Do I need to add an object to this to make it collide? To the tutorial. Set the collision layer of the player also on the walls. I don't know how to do it on the player. That's what I'm confused about. Like I've got my player here. And is that it? Floor layers, wall layers? There's no collision. Oh, is this it? So okay, so I'm on layer 1 and I'm listening for layer 1. I believe that's already the case. And then if we go here, oh, I'm not actually set on... Oh, no, I am. This is on layer 1. Physics layer 0. Polygon 0. Also the same for the tile maps. Been a while since I've worked with tile maps in Godot. So is this, am I setting this in the right spot? I just know I made a lot of stuff simpler over the years. It's simpler probably if you know what you're doing, but it's not simpler learning. Okay, so I think This is set up, right? Where did the collision go? Oh, here it is. Layer one. Okay, so what if I just do this? Okay, and then I don't know what I'm missing, but I'm missing something because I don't think this is set up right. I think I'm missing something. Player's collision is okay. How do I set it up on a tile? Okay. Setting up tile physics collisions. At a time, oh, this is the AI tile set physics collision. Here we go. So I have a character body and a collision shape 2D. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Tile map has 2 physics layers. My player node, area 2D with its own collision. Yeah, that looks... is there more of a documentation on how to do? Under scene, right click on your node, add node. No, this is a tile map layer. Okay. Import your images, paint your terrain, add physics layer under scene, make sure you have the tile map layer. Then under the inspector, click where it says tile set. Open the physics layer, add an element. Is that this? But I already have a physics layer, dude. Add another physics layer. And we don't want any collisions on this. This guy is the floor. Oh, right, I'm not actually... Check the paint screen on the tile set. Advanced settings. Select a property editor. Could it be that I need to actually replace all of the tiles? Doesn't seem likely. Terrains, I don't know what a terrain is. Texture origin, modulate. Better not do that. I'm just going to be insane and hope that, nope, didn't work. It's not the kind of thing where, like, I've set up my player to move, but my collision shape isn't actually moving. Maybe I need to move the player away from the wall. I'll be right back. 1 second. Oh, tile set, not tile map. I'll be right back. All right. Where was I? Tile set, not tile map. Right. Go over here. We're on the tile map. We want to be on the tile set. Check out YouTube. Difference is this guy has all the tiles in one image and paints over them. Does the painting on the 6th minute. Okay, let me copy that. Oh, that didn't work. me put my headset on. Oh, okay, I see. I missed one step. Okay. Let me just go ahead and... Okay, so that's the paint. So, okay, so now we've got the tile here. This doesn't look right. Okay, so we've got the physics layer here, and then we apply it there. Okay, I don't want that though. I actually don't want that. Remove all. Okay, just a test. So if we do that, and then we paint it. Okay, so now that's how you apply the physics. Theoretically, this one has a full mask. Nope. All right, I'm gonna keep. Now there's something missing. This is. I think this is set up. This has physics layer 0. It's confusing that this is called physics layer 0 and not physics layer 1. Why is this red? Reset to the default tile shape. Why is this the wrong thing? Default tile shape. That's fine. I wonder if there's a way to like highlight your physics in in a debug way. Nah. Can we make a script that tells us what we're standing on? Okay, I don't need this anymore. Just comment it out for now. Standing. Okay, so we've got a tile map layer. Tile map layer dot position dot. Oh boy. Okay, please hold. Do. Control click gives me the docs. Bool collision enabled. Bool tile set. Get cell atlas chords. Get cell Is cell flipped local to map? Check the debug menu and Godot. This one? Top left. Oh, this one. Ah, visible collision shapes. Hey, that's the thing. Visible navigation, visible avoidance. That's for in-game. Oh, am I in-game? Hold on. I see what you mean. Oh, right. I never actually finished this thought. Let's just come back to that. Yeah, no, the collision shapes are there. That's definitely why is it shaped like that? It's probably an optimization. So the problem is definitely just the collisions are just not colliding. The shapes are just not touching. I don't think I need this. Maybe they are colliding, but you don't have a rule that says they can't overlap. I mean, Godot is supposed to do that. It's supposed to take it. That's. I suppose it's possible that the way I've done this is just overriding how physics works. I think there's like a move command, slide, move then slide. Those are properties. Where are the methods? There they are. Move and slide. Maybe I'm just supposed to call this instead. This method should be used in node physics process. So something along the lines of like player dot move and slide velocity times delta. Expected at most 0. Okay. I see. Okay. Player dot move and slide. This probably won't work. It's probably jank, but yeah, this doesn't work at all. Okay. Let's come back to this. Moves the body based on velocity. If the body collides with another, it will slide along the other body rather than stop immediately. If the other body is a character 2D body or rigid 2D body, it will also be affected by the motion of the other body. Okay. Let's try moving it into a physics process. That was easy. Probably don't need this delta. Oh, it's possible that it is moving, but yeah, it was possible that it was moving. I was just multiplying it by the delta twice, so it was a very small velocity. Hey, it works now. That was the problem. Problem solved. I think our bounding box is too big. Move and slide basically does the position velocity that you were doing. I think this is. I probably want to just do something along the lines of this, and then I don't even need this. If you want a bit of smoother movement, do velocity plus equals whatever instead of velocity equals whatever. So I could have like velocity that ramps up, and I could have acceleration. I think that's a good thing to shoot for long term. But what I want to do right now is just fix the size of the bounding box. I don't want to configure it with the mouse. I want to actually define it. Size, no. Texture, material. Is it transform? I want it to be 16 by 16 pixels. Okay, that's clearly not right. Is it inheriting from this, perhaps? I don't need that. Scale the main player, it'll scale all the children. Okay, so it is inheriting from this. That's where it is. That's the position. How do I set the... I want to define... Oh, size is probably not defined in pixels, huh? But tile map is. I mean, this collision shape is very wrong because I scaled it. Some objects have pixel sizes, some objects have scale. Well, I just want this to be 16 by 16, this collision shape. Okay, excuse me. Set collision size 16 by 16 pixels. I don't, why am I typing in the number? It's not gonna, by pixels. The shape should have its own size property. It should, huh? Oh, this. That's where it is. Ah. There it is. Okay. Might be the safe margin on the collision. Okay, the dumb thing is I'm going through all this work and then I want this thing to snap to a grid. It has to snap to a grid. But you know what? Coming soon. Oh, bot check. Yeah. What did I? Okay, so this qualifies as the player collides with the walls. So, add fog of war. Is that a second tile map? Or I need to add a property to each tile revealed. And then it's either a 0, a 1, or a 2. And if it's a 0, it's black. And if it's a 1, it's gray. It's like fogged out. And if it's a 2, then you can see it. Undo. What did I just do? Okay, stop touching that. Okay, so do I attach that to the tile map layer? It's data that's attached to each tile. So it makes sense to me that it'd be in the tile map layer. This makes no sense. Don't do this. Attach a script. Okay. I don't want this to be called every frame. I don't want this to be called when ready. What I want is the tile to change to shade itself. Okay, so maybe tile change tile color. Oh, I could probably just say like Godot add fog to tiles. Volumetric fog and fog volumes. Modulate. I don't know what that word, okay. Modulate? Shader material? Manipulating its modulate value. Add a fog for. Okay, so it's not a 3D. This feels like it's on track with what you were saying. Color modulation. Is that present here in the scene? I can't just, is there a Control F? There is, but that's not searching what I needed to search. It's like a color overlay. Hold on one second. It makes sense. Func set cell if index is -1. Okay, if tile has vector 2, then Q free. Does that mean delete the tile? Isn't that what Q free? I don't know what Q free means. I thought that meant delete. Var sprite. It's a property on the right that most nodes have. Filter properties mod. It's a canvas item property. Okay. Okay. So tile map consists of tiles, and each tile has to have its own. Like I don't want to modulate the entire tile map, so I need to get the individual tiles somehow. Individual tiles. Tile map layer uses a tile set which contains a list of tiles. This might be the kind of thing where like I can't touch the tile map layer itself. I have to add another tile map on top of it, or add some sort of fog on top of. I have to add a new data set. Like I can't get the tiles themselves. I don't know. Another possibility, programmatically create the tile set. Set the modulate for each tile. Okay, that's that. Okay, so that could be the right way then. Let's add this back here because we need to access it. A function called when the node enters the scene tree for the first time. Having a different layer for each visibility. I It's cleaner to have it all be within the tile, to have the tile independently know if it should be visible or not. If I can do that, I want to do that. If I can't do that, making another layer works. That's fine. Have your shapes... Why did I move this over here? For each tile. So tile is an object? Dot get tiles. Get cell tile data. Get cell. What is a tile data object? Settings for a single tile on the tile set. That's exactly what we want. We can, oh, there's a modulate for each tile. Perfect. Okay, so we can just do that. Yeah. Let's go. Okay, so go back. Tile data, get cell tile data. I want to set the cell tile data. So where's the set? Set cell. Okay, I think we can do this. This might be sloppy. There's probably a better way to do this, but we can do this. For each, is there a for each in Godot? Oh wait, for each. We get the cell, then we set the modulate to some number, and then we set that cell. So, okay, first get cell. First get cell tile data. We have the coordinates, vector 2i. For each. For ... in, okay. For tile and tiles. Ah. Oh, I see. That's just an example. Get used cells to get a list of all coordinates containing a tile. Is that actually true? Get used cell. That there, yeah, okay, that's perfect. Hey. For tile, oops, tile map layer dot get used cells. Vector. For each vector in that has a cell. We take that tile, tile equals, and then we got to define that. I think we can do it up here. Why is this upset? Oh, it's because I don't have the colon. Why is this upset? The default value uses the $, which won't return nodes in the scene tree before ready is called. Use the on. Okay, so I do need the on ready. Why is it warning about this? What's the warning? Hello? For the first part is your newly created iterated element. Name can be whatever. The second one has to be an existing list. Yeah. Oh, I need this. Nope. There we go. The local tile is declared but never used if this is intended prefixed. I'm using it right here. It's fine though. What? The parameter delta is never used, but this parameter is... Isn't it used? Don't worry about it. It's just a warning. Warnings aren't real. 9 out of 10, they're useless. In fact, I'm just going to ignore that because that's going to bug me. That's not what I wanted. Whatever. Okay, so we have the tile. For each tile, we're going to look at that tile. We're going to modulate it. Tile.modulate. That's actually the command. Great. And now I don't know how to modulate. Color 1111. So that's the color modulation of the tile. How do I color? Ranges from 0 to 1. Okay, so doing that sets the modulation to white. Blend? Clamp? Okay, get luminance. Returns the light intensity of the color. This is useful when determining light or dark color. I just want to like have the color. I think that'll work. All zeros black, all ones white. Yeah. So you want to modulate with the color of 0.5. Okay, yeah. Perfect. Color of all 0.5 to make it grayed out. It's probably going to be a color object, right? How did I type an O there? That's the alpha. Oh, I can just change the alpha. No, don't change the alpha. And then tile map layer dot set cell tile data vect tile. That should make everything dark. Non-existent function modulate. Oh, it's too good to be true. In base tile data. Okay, so I need to get, okay. No, it's right there. Set modulate? Ah, that's probably what it is. I need to set modulate. It's a property, not a function. Yeah. Breakpoint. Okay, I did not mean to put that breakpoint. Set cell tile data. Did I typo it? I'm sure I typoed it. Set cell. Oh. Right. That should work. Invalid type in function set cell. Cannot convert two arguments from object. Okay, what? Set cell takes a vector and a source ID and an atlas coordinate. What? I'm not 100% sure you need to set the tile. It might be applying the color in place. You think I'm just modifying a reference? Could be. Let's test it. Hey, you're right. We don't need the physics anymore. It works. Everything is shaded. Great. Add the fog of war. Add vision. Okay. So to do that, we want Probably during this physics process. Do we want to call it every frame? Because that's kind of excessive, huh? No, that's not excessive. That's just how it is. It should be like every time you move, call this function. But that requires me to re-engineer this entire design, which I'm planning on doing. Okay, so what I should be able to do is get my player position and then look at what tile I'm standing on. So can I just do that? Okay, so var or player position tile equals something like this. Identifier tile not declared in the current scope. All right, and it's complaining about it's declared but never used. Okay, that's fine. Don't worry about it. Cool. I did this, but I didn't actually. There. I've got this variable, and I'm not doing anything with it. So we've just got a bunch of object nulls. Okay. I was kind of hoping that that would be more useful. Well, what we can do is we can set the modulation to 1.0. 1, 1, 1. And it's a reference, so we don't have to do anything. Attempt to call function set modulate in base null instance on a null instance. Just running that raw dog in the whole project with no version control. If I lose everything that I've worked on, it's like not a big loss. I'm not at that stage yet. This is all just learning opportunity for me. I'm perfectly happy going, okay, I've written this at any point and saying, okay, I've written this, it's garbage, get out of here, gone, start over. And I will make a better product that way. Both are vector 2, but the tiles are in increments of 1. Oh. So I need to convert the player position into an int. Is there a toInt function? I could just cast it. I feel like that's no constructor of int match. Oh, right, it's a vector. It's not a float. Okay. So I take the player position. You can use floor. Like that. Oh, there's round or seal. That all works. Well, it would have. What if I, okay. Floor something? It shouldn't need a, it should be a zero function call. Okay, so that's giving me, I mean, that's definitely giving me, it's still a float though. Does that matter in Godot? I don't know this language. We're learning. Okay, so am I getting the tile here? Print debug tile. What is this tile? What do we have? If it says null, then I'm assuming this is not working. Yeah, object null, it's not a thing. Player.position.floor. Okay, can you print the tile's positions when you're setting the modulations? Oh, is it get position? Something like that. It turned blue, so I'm assuming that's correct. Non-existent, okay. Print vect. That's probably what I should be doing. Okay, hold on. Stop doing that. Yeah, these are ints. So there might be, I might need to do something along the lines of vector to int. Vector to I? Oh, I clicked it and then I clicked away. Vector 2i from vector 2. Oh, I can just pass in a vector 2 and get a vector 2i. So something like that. That should work. Attempt to call, set, modulate, and base. Okay, stop doing that. Still a null object. All right, well, that's definitely giving me numbers. Oh, I see the problem. I see, because, yeah, our position is multiplied by a number. Divide by the tile size. Yeah. Divided by, this is the tile size. I'm just going to say 16. Is there a programmatic way? These are still null objects. This is still not working, but that's definitely, we're on the right path. Yeah, that's 1, 1. Oh, I didn't divide here. That's why. I'm smart. You need to divide in both places. Yeah. I caught it. Hey, there it is. That's the tile we need. It would be better to... Okay, first of all, we don't need this anymore. Do that. Does this work? Nope. We're on the right track, though. We've lit up every tile. Try tilemap.local to map player position. Local to map? Oh, instead of this whole thing? So something like... something like that. Isn't tile map? Didn't I? Oh, it's tile map layer. Yeah. Non-existent function. Okay. Do I have to divide by 16 still? Probably. Non-existent function set modulate. This gives you the position. I don't feel like that's true. Oh, oh, okay, I see. This doesn't give me the tile. So something like this then. Something like this. And that gets me the tile that I want. That does work. I think that works. The problem is that's lighting up every tile. I don't want to light up every tile. I just want to light up one tile. Get cell tile data. Just to double check. What is that outputting? Yeah, okay, that's right. Yeah. Use that for the get cell data. Yeah. Oh, it even references that in in the documentation. Returns the tile data object associated with the given cell, or null if the cell does not exist. I don't want to modify the tile data. I want to modify the actual tile. Maybe it's using the modulate on the entire layer, and I don't want that. I want the individual bits. Oof. Terrain? What is terrain? Oh, terrain is one of those. Nope. Something to do with this tab. I don't know anything about it, but that's not us. Not yet. Z-index. Add collision polygon layer. Custom data. I will want to add custom data at some point. Is the init function, when you're setting it to 0.5, can you only do it to the 0th element? Set it to red or green. Okay. Nope. So something like that should turn everything red. Oh, it's turning this red. Oh. It'll turn everything red. That actually looks pretty cool. Can you only do it to the 0th element? Oh, I see what you're asking. Okay. 0.5, 0.5, 0.5, and then what if we tile map layer dot get cell tile data dot vector 2i 0.0. I'm hoping that works. Dot set modulate color 1 0 0. So we're just setting one tile. Oh no, it's setting all the tiles. We were supposed to only set one tile right there. But instead, shoot. I was kind of hoping that that would not be the case. Okay, so get cell tile data. Wow, that's not what I wanted. Get cell tile data. Okay. Turns the tile data object with the given cell or null. Can I have more documentation, please? Just noticed another person talking on the YouTube stream. Yeah. I don't have those chats unified on screen, but I am streaming on YouTube as well. So we've got tile. Okay, this might. It'll be faster to just Google, because someone was having this problem, weren't they? Have a shape sphere. Programmatically create the tile set. Set the modulate for each tile. Okay, so this person is using modulation to signify zone control. Tile set create tile set texture, tile set modulate. What's this set tiles? Get tile IDs? Set tile. Okay. Oh, no, that's not the docs. Okay, so we've got the tile map layer. Tell me about these IDs. Source ID. Is that the actual reference to the tile itself? It's giving me an int. What am I doing with that int? Coordinates chords? Oh, no. That's not what it's returning. It's returning. Okay, so it's returning. It's probably returning. Like this is 1 and this is 2. That's probably what it's returning. It's not actually giving me the individual cell. But if that's true, then how does this make sense? What I could do, I don't think this is smart, but what I could do is programmatically create, I think that's what this is suggesting, is programmatically create alternatives to each of these tiles. So create a shaded version of this and a shaded version of this, and then swap the tiles rather than modulate. That doesn't feel smart. But Rather than extend from node 2D, tries extending. I don't follow that at all. Okay, ready for tile and path to tiles. Append load tile. What is load? That's a function not defined here. Set cell. If the index is not specified, then I don't know what that means, but it means something mean. Sprite is new. If this is visible, or set the sprite visible equal to false. Tiles. Tiles at the position of this position is equal to the sprite. Sprite.texture is tile.texture, sprite.position. Can I get the sprite for the tile? There's no sprite. Collision enabled, navigation of physics, tile set. Set navigation map, set pattern. I don't know. This is I'm vexed. This might require more engineering than I was prepared to do for this silly little bullet point. Add fog of war, or add vision. Tileset is a library of tiles. Tileset handles a list of tiles set source, each of them storing a set of tiles. It's from an atlas source. Just renders tiles out of a texture with support for physics, or from a scenes collection source. Tiles referenced by 3 IDs, their source ID, their atlas coordinates ID, and their alternative tile ID. It can be configured so that its tiles expose more or fewer properties. Tileset resources use property layers, which you can add or remove depending on your needs. For example, adding a physics layer allows you to add collision shape. Okay, so hold on. Get that out of here. Could we add a layer? Could we get out of this problem by adding a layer? Just I don't know. What's a custom data layer? Bool. Revealed. I don't understand enough of what I'm doing to be comfortable doing that. But what if I added a note to each tile? No, that doesn't work. We got nodes, we got interpolation. This is the kind of thing where I'm sure this is a problem that people have solved many times over. So I just need to go find a blog where someone has solved this problem. Read what I'm doing wrong, which is, it's not going to be a small list. And then come back next stream and actually be like, oh, this is what I need to do. I need to add the visibility tag, and then add a little custom logic. Every time the tile updates, it uses that custom logic to determine how it updates. Oh. Tile maps modulating single tiles. Let me grab that. You need to implement both tile map, use tile data runtime update, and tile data runtime update, and change the tile modulate property. Yeah. Ah, yes, of course. I should have known. Please tell me these are links to documentation. Use multiple. I've already looked at this. Oh, wait. Oh, there's a specific function I want. And that function is use tile data runtime update. Use tile. There it is. Should return true if the tile at coordinates chords on layer requires a runtime update. Make sure this function only returns true when needed. Any tile processed at runtime without a need for it will imply a significant performance penalty. Smart. Okay. So with those in mind, change the tile data modulate property. Was that what we were doing before, or were we changing modulate on? Okay, so we were changing modulate on tile, and tile was, yeah, it was a tile data. Okay, we were doing the right thing. So we're setting this value. What are we missing? We're getting the tile data. Modulated cells. Use tile data runtime update. Layer int chords vector 2i bool. What? So we have a tile map, and we have the coordinates that we want to change. I don't understand what this is. I mean, this just seems like an example. Like we can set the cell at 525 to blue. Well, let's try it. Let's just take one of these. Yeah, because we want to set one of these to color red. Okay. I think modulated cells is undefined. We got to grab that. It's a dictionary. We want to set the cell at 0, 0 to red. And then we've got this func. Use tile data, runtime update. Pass in an int and chords. Turn modulated cells dot has chords. So it'll return the color red. So that's useless. So we need this function to actually change the color. Tile data dot modulate. Isn't that what we were doing before? We're doing set modulate. Gears are turning, but the gear is stuck. I don't fully understand. So I just need to type this in and see what happens. Func tile data runtime update. Layer int vector 2i tile data tile data. So we pass in a tile data. It will modulate this to be white. Why? That's not a thing in here. And also that's not how this works. What does modulated cells.get? Oh, that's the default. Oh, okay. That's what it's doing. So if we don't find any coordinate, just make it white. Yeah, okay. I get it now. I'm here. Okay, so calling this function says modulate the tile data. Change it to red if it's at 0, 0. Otherwise, change it to white. Is this automatically called? It must be. Let's just run and see what happens. No, it's not automatically called. So we need to tell it to update. Is that what we're doing here? Okay. So saying modulate here, and then we're defining modulated cells at 0, 0 needs to be red, which is that. Oh, I see the problem. Because I have been, I'm setting it to red twice. Oh, no, I'm not. This isn't red. This is half red. Okay, so we're setting the outer walls to this color red because we don't know what we're doing. And then we set modulated cells at 0, 0 to red. Use tile data runtime update. Oh, I need to call this function. There's a simpler version of it. Use tile data runtime update. That, return 1. Why is it returning 1? Don't worry about it. Oh, that's just always, it's always return true. Func tile data runtime update. Maybe this is simpler. No, we don't need that. Okay, and then we've got that function. The lower function, okay, the top function is called by the engine. The lower function is called by the engine, gives you coordinates, but also gives you the tile data, which you can use, which you modulate or flip or whatever you want. Okay. These are called by the engine. Are they called by the engine? Is that true? How do you know if you're modifying the right tile? Modifying the right tile is by using the arguments of the function that are being provided. Okay, I'm missing something. Hmm. That function is never called. Do I need to call it? Use tile data runtime update. Okay. Still never called. This is a void, so it doesn't take it should just work. Just work. I just call this and then the tile map will update itself. Right? But that's not getting called. And is this getting called? No. Well, that's getting called. Okay. So we've updated this, but it doesn't mean anything. I don't follow. Tile data runtime update. Data runtime update. Cool. Google figured it out. You define them, not Godot. When that returns true, Godot will call your tile data runtime update function. Is this something where like this worked in Godot 2? I mean Godot 4.2, but now we're in Godot 4.5. It doesn't work anymore. Map layer. Tile data runtime update. Going to bed. It's 2 a.m. Take care. Thanks for your help, man. Just really appreciate it. As someone who's just learning all this stuff, you know, any guidance, get me in the right direction. Big help. So thank you. Appreciate it. Have a good night. Oh, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Should return true. When does this get called? Make sure this function only returns true when needed. Okay, is this the kind of thing where it's like, it works, I just need to wait. I just need to wait like 60 seconds for the engine. I doubt it. It should be instantaneous. It should be every frame. It warned me there's a performance penalty if I just have it return true all the time. But it's not being called at all. Use tile data runtime. Is it okay? Could this be the wrong function? Oh, it could be because I'm an idiot and I've put these here. Or no, those actually I don't need to cast those. No, because this works. And this has a casting. So that actually, never mind. It could be that I have, these functions are wrong. It could be that these functions are wrong. So let me try actually hunting down. Do I have the right function? Do I need this virtual? What? I guess the virtual is wrong. But I think this is wrong though, because there's a layer here and there's chords, and in this documentation, there's only chords. Do I need to like add a hook to get Godot to actually calling this function? What does virtual mean? Whatever, let's try and fix the other one. Tile data runtime update. Chords vector 2i, tile data. Yeah, we don't need the layer. That's right, because this is just one layer. What does this virtual mean? Tile data runtime update. This is not the right thing. Tile data runtime. Yeah, it does say virtual here. So maybe I need that virtual. Functions. I know how to spell. Okay, so I don't need to do anything special for virtual functions. Okay. Chords. Am I doing it right? You know what it could be? It could be that these functions are in the wrong spot. It Could be I need to actually create a script here. Attach script, load. Oh, I already had this script. Take these functions, put them here. There it is. That was the problem. The problem was the scripts were in the wrong spot. Okay. So we are calling these functions. And it's making everything white. And that's okay. I don't want that though. Can you make things red? Blue is fine actually. Making everything blue. Okay, I don't want everything to be blue. I want just one spot to be blue. If chords equals vector 2i 0 0, make that blue and then make nothing else blue. Assignment is not allowed inside. Why did I? Yeah, I really bungled that if statement. Unable to use. It's because I had. Yeah. Hey, it works. Woo. We've made one tile blue by doing it in this. Okay. So what we need to do is we need to define locations around our character to turn white. Oh, that languages just don't allow that anymore. It used to be the source of so many bugs. Assigning instead of comparing an if. Yes, please. Yeah. It's like original sin of programmers allowing this. Allowing assignments in an if statement. I've heard a rant from a mathematician one time about how backwards it is that you declare variables by saying variable x equals 5 equals. There's one equal sign. Okay, you're assigning. When you're doing a comparison, you're saying x equals something. 2 equals, that should be stronger than 1 equal. 2 equals should be assignment. 1 equal should be comparison. They delivered it a lot more intelligently than I did. But anyway, the fact that you can do this and cause hilarious bugs. Original sin of programmers. Okay, so I just need the tile map layer to be aware of the player. And I think we can do that by, there's probably some magic command we can type, or we can just do that. There's the player. What we do is we get the player. Player dot, oh geez. Player position. Player position, okay, hold on. Tile map layer, oh no, now I have to know the tile map layer. Local to map player position. JavaScript has equals bang, which has become the standard because equals does weird stuff. JavaScript is like, I cannot talk about JavaScript and be sane because it is not. It is the most bonkers language. I think yeah, it's the most bonkers language. Like, you can do some really fun creative things in PHP that are like, that's not how that should work, and then end up with like some crazy bug that you can never trace down because you're casting something to the wrong data set. But JavaScript could spend 30 minutes just going through the top 10 most insane things in JavaScript. Casting things to things. Make your head explode. I'd rather not. So we need to know the tile map layer. Does that work? So this should make it so that every tile that we stand on, it does not do that because we can't call local to map on a null value. The player may not exist yet. That's a problem. What if huh. This isn't going to work. I can do this. PHP is worse, but that's because I kind of like JavaScript. PHP, it's fair. PHP has a lot of pain. I don't like JavaScript because I work a lot with JavaScript. And it's a lot easier to use than PHP because, I mean, it just is. A lot easier to set up. So I get to see some truly bonkers JavaScript. And debugging it is pain. Or, well, debugging is a pain, but just figuring out, like, this is a JavaScript problem, right? This isn't like a me problem. That's pain. This isn't going to work, though, what I'm trying to do, because what I need to do is... Okay, so first of all, is there like a try except? Because I'm okay with, like, failing here. Except. No try catch. How to catch an exception. No exceptions. Okay, you can add a breakpoint instead. Okay, we can do an if statement. If player position is not null. Does that work? This is in Python. You can't just... Cannot call method local to map on a null value. It's not null. I'm checking. It's right here. It's not null. Look, I did it. Print debug player position. All right, fine. Hold on. What am I printing? Oh, I'm printing the player position. Okay, it's not moving, even though it's probably because I'm spamming it. I prefer the guard condition if player position equals null. Return early. Either way, this isn't going to be durable code. I'm going to be scrapping it all and doing something else because there's a problem that I'm stuck on this problem. I want to see this work before I say I can't do this, but can't seem to do it. Print player.position. Why is that happening? It's not null. It can't get to this line if it's not null. Cannot call method local to map on a null value. Oh, this is null. This is null. I see. Right. How do I get the player position? What if I do this? Okay. Try that. Oh, that works. Oh, okay. Hey, wait, that works. That works great. There's a problem though. It's not lighting up. Actually, no, that's perfect. That is what I want. But the problem is that like these tiles don't remember. Maybe I can work around that. Because I was thinking like I want items to show up, but only if you've seen them. And I want monsters to show up, but only if you've seen them. And the terrain does not remember if it's been seen or not. It just is a color. It has no ability to remember what it's seen. But actually, maybe this does work. So in the interest of just pushing forward and getting this going, I want to increase the visual range. I said, okay, in this I said 1 by 1, and that's technically what I've done. This is 1 by 1. I actually meant 3 by 3. A radius of 1 outward from the player. So I want to reveal adjacent tiles as well. If I can do that, I'm happy. I'm going to stop there. And then go and look up roguelike tutorials in Godot and see how far off the beaten path I am right now. Because I don't want to make something that like I get stuck. I know this is garbage, and I don't want to continue going down the road of garbage and discover that it's garbage. I'm stuck after like a week and a half. You don't want to learn the wrong way. Doing it the wrong way and then figuring out, oh, that was wrong, never do that again, is how I learn. I don't. If I just learn the right way, like if I just start with that, what happens is I'll be typing and then I'll just get curious and be like, but what if I do it this other way? And then I start doing it the other way, and then I keep going down that rabbit hole until I'm doing it the wrong way, basically. So just starting with the wrong way and being like, oh, this sucks and it's painful and I hate it. It works for me. So that's why I do it that way. This shouldn't be that hard. Okay, so we've got the player position. I don't think we need this null check, but just in case, I'll leave it there because, you know. Okay, so we get the player position. Player position equals player.position. And then we can create like a list of coordinates. We can create an array of coordinates. This might be inefficient, but I think it's fine for, okay, so we need to create a list. How do I create a list in Godot? List, array of vectors. Smart. Okay, that's just how you do it. All right. Fair. What am I going to call this? LOS tiles. LOS positions equals that. Okay. So we want to add the position to our LOS position. And then we want to add one up, one down, one left, one right, and then the diagonals. So append, the AI claims that append is a function I can use. LOS positions for, can I do x in -1, 0, 1 for y in -1, 0, 1 ls position dot append so I have this vector. I want to add and subtract. I want to add and subtract to this vector. Dot can I just do plus? Can I just do vector math? That would be sick if I could. Vector 2i xy. Okay, and then if coordinates contains. Is there a way to search the array? Godot object in array item in. I don't like asking that kind of question. Find item in array. B search, no. Find? Is empty, no. Contains. Sort? Set? I guess find it is. Defined chords not equal -1. Okay. Now this is complaining. Expected a bracket after subscription index. Oh. Oh. Position, tile map layer, local. What's wrong with this? Not declared in the current scope. Right. Okay, and now what's wrong with this? Am I doing for loops wrong? Oh, maybe I can't do this. Maybe I'm inventing this. Godot for loop on array. Okay, I just can't. I can't specify it like that. Also, I see I have a bug here. Yeah, that's I just noticed that. Whoops. I'm gonna array. I'm just Oh. Okay, now that I've fixed all the stupid. It works! Yay! And it's only making my computer slightly hot. So, vision. Okay, next on the plan, I need to, now that I've actually got like junk here, I need to stretch out this plan because obviously the game doesn't end once you can die when you touch a critter. Like, that's not even, I will stretch out the plan next stream. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stop here and coming soon. Tomorrow, I will resume. But before that, what I'm going to do is go and research. People are probably doing this in better ways, so I'm going to figure that out and then come back and hopefully have a better plan. Yeah, hopefully. Anyway, that's it for me. I'm going to stop here. All right. Till tomorrow for Game Like Jam. We'll have something. We have 29 days. Pretty sure that's enough time. If this is what 3 hours gets me, or this is 2.5 hours. This is what 2.5 hours gets me. Not even the same ballpark. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you all next time. Hope you're having fun.